and what they did in Manchuria.
But
It's just human nature.
But including Korea and Southeast China, Japanese never did exploitation. No exploitation.
I think you want to discuss that with some Koreans.
No exploitation.
You are serious.
I accept the wrongdoing for the farmers, land, but no exploitation.
What is the difference between wrongdoing and exploitation?
You mean the Westerners?
No. In Korea.
In Korea,
I
no,
don't think they will fit Uno-san.
no, it's okay. Just put it
Stack it.
fighting now.
What?
なぜ
もらったポケットティッシュを
They use it as soon as possible.
ちょっと一袋もらいたいな。鼻水が。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
風邪ひいてんの？
いや、
あ
花粉症。これアレルギー。
I actually, I read yesterday, I was researching something that to produce these kinds of tissues, and one roll of toilet paper
Oh, yeah.
takes about 70 to 80
Yeah.
liters of water
Really?
What
to
is
produce that. So
To
these
produce
guys-
pulp? You mean pulp?
yeah,
What do you mean?
it's
70
very
million?
environmentally unfriendly
What's that? What's unfriendly? Toilet paper?
to produce toilet paper and tissue paper.
They are using water, huh?
Yeah,
that's
lots of it.
やれるか。はい、コンサムション。Still you tied up?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you feel rich if you have some tissue paper.
This is for 3 days.
Only 3 days?
Yeah, put it over there. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. There's maybe a few too many. Here, there's more. 貼れないかも。
It's okay. Okay. So,
So I think basically the general rule for humanity, whether they're individualistic or collectivistic, is that once you give them too much power, they will stop doing the right thing, and they will use their position to actually exploit their power against people who have less power. I think that's just human nature, unfortunately.
yeah, my most concern is I just told you, Westerners and Japanese people differences among for the treatment of the moral or humanity. How do you think about differences? You are living in Japan so many years. So
Yes, I think there is no difference.
No different?
No. I think that some Japanese people have behaved like criminals, like animals outside of their country in relation to other people. And I believe that some Dutch people have behaved like animals, like criminals against other people once they felt they could get away with it. I think it's exactly the same.
I think this is a big difference among them.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. You can't deny that. I mean, some people did really misbehave when they were overseas, right?
Right.
So, if we accept that, and I accept the fact
Yeah,
that
a
actually
background
we
difference
behave the same
yeah,
way.
background difference like a religion or like cultures and lot of issues different. So currently Japanese problem is so kind of barriers between Japanese and Westerners, not the language. That's a big reason why we can deal in business with overseas people. Not the language, I think. Big gap we have.
Because we are barbarians and you are not.
No, not that aspect. This barbarian or brutality, not different aspect.
What is it?
We need to consider for that why Japanese cannot make communication with Westerners. This is big issues, right?
Well, I think based on our histories, we should be able to perfectly communicate because I don't think there's much difference.
No, Japanese cannot communicate with overseas people.
Yeah, but it's not because of our different history or different culture. I don't think so.
What is it? What is the reason? We spent many years kind
Well,
of issues.
I think actually we have a big motivation. We, as in Dutch people, have a big motivation to actually go outside because whenever we go outside, we get benefit from it. We get benefit because we can sell something, we can buy something somewhere cheap and we can sell it more expensive somewhere else. We found that basically that's a quicker way to get rich than actually making stuff. So for us, making connections is basically a way that we make money. So creating relations anywhere in the world is beneficial to us. I think in Japan, we really don't need that. We don't feel that we need the relations with people overseas because there are a lot of Japanese and we are quite comfortable here.
Yeah, because in Korea or the small countries, if they can't speak English, they can't get enough money.
Right.
But in Japan, still we don't need to speak English, right? We can get
Good job, good money,
job, and
good life.
money with only Japanese. I
Right.
think some Japanese, for me, like I really interested in the overseas. So but some Japanese don't need to communicate with overseas, especially Western, right? So I
Why?
think
Why?
why? Yeah, I told you. If I don't know how to say, like, we can get not enough money, but some extent of money to live ourselves with Japanese or with only speaking Japanese. I think it's big difference.
Put it a little bit inside. Put a little bit inside. More stable.
He wants
No.
to, you want to show.
Box. Yeah,
no.
exactly. Right. This is more stable.
No,
It's my
I
understanding. Yeah.
I think a lot of
We
people
don't
are
need
very
it.
comfortable.
Don't need it.
No, no.
What do you mean? Don't need it?
Yeah.
Satisfy the current environment, the current
Yeah, some
level of
Japanese
life.
say yes.
Okay, so we have a couple of companies that are global companies like Toyota, like a lot of like makers that they have a global market, and they will be just let them do their thing and we do our thing. And a lot of people feel very comfortable being in Japan. They don't need to go outside of Japan. A lot of young people, when asked why are you not going overseas, I like it in Japan. I talked to a girl like 17, 18 years or something. And she was,
Your case is very special.
why?
Where happened?
Okay, he is talking with young woman. Many cases, young woman she does not want to talk with him.
Is it true?
Yeah, I'm not interested in
So you
women
mean-
Exactly.
17, 18 years.
Yes, that's right, exactly.
Oh yeah, Japanese girl like was. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, it is completely beside the point. I was just mentioning this because when I asked her, so okay, are you intending on actually studying overseas? Because she didn't know what she didn't want to do anything. She didn't go to school. She didn't. She was not motivated to go to school in Japan, not overseas, etc. So why are you not interested in actually going overseas? There's so much more outside of Japan. No, I like it in Japan. She didn't even want to travel outside of Japan.